With the world changing all the time around us and everybody leaning towards AI for answers, I want to talk to you about why the human touch and unrushed appointments are actually the most beneficial thing that you can do for yourself if you're looking for increased outcomes or better outcomes than you get in the traditional way of doing medicine. I'm Dr. Leslie McElrath. I'm a board certified family physician. I'm in Akron, Ohio. And when you actually take the time to listen to your patients long enough and ask the right questions, they will tell you what's wrong and how to fix it. I don't know what I was doing with my hands there. So that was something that was said to me by one of my attendings when I was in training. He said, we depend way too heavily nowadays on laboratories and imaging and getting answers that way. But if you actually just take the time to listen to your patient, they will tell you what's wrong. Now, this does not mean going to your doctor's office and tell them, and 20 years ago, this happened. Like, that is not going to get them the information that they need. And I want to say, I did a video recently or previously talking about like the things that your doctor needs to know, but it's about going in there with all the right information and having the time to sit with your doctor so that they can ask you all of the questions. Because if you are actually able to go back and look at how long this has been going on, what have you tried, how have your symptoms changed, things of that sort, that will give us so much information as to what's happening and how to fix it, because your body is constantly trying to take care of itself. I know, I'm a millennial, I'm in my 30s. I know it does not feel like your body is trying to take care of you, but it genuinely is, because it's the only one that it has also, right? And so your body is constantly trying to keep you alive, trying to notify you that something is wrong, and we've lost the ability to listen to those cues, right? So what we have to do is go back to, how long has this been happening? What were the predisposing symptoms? What in your history, what in your diet, what in your lifestyle is increasing the likelihood of you having these problems? And thus that can tell us where to go, what to look for, what medications to try, what supplement, what lifestyle changes to try, okay? So when you actually get the time to sit with your doctor and say, hey, it's been going on for 3 weeks. I've tried X, Y, and Z thing. I've read these other things. I've done my own research. We can get to a better understanding of what's going on with you and thus recommendations on how to treat you, all right? And so if you're looking for a doctor that has that kind of time, because traditional medicine and the way things have been going, especially with venture capital buying up hospitals now, like that is literally the worst thing that I can imagine happening in the healthcare system is venture capital. But that is a conversation for another day. But with the changes, you have to look for a doctor that prioritizes the time spent with you. And that's going to be with a direct primary care or concierge doctor. Somebody like me, somebody that values taking the time to sit and listen, to get to know you, to understand what's going on with you, and thus you can heal yourself. I've had many a patient where just the act of me listening to them helped fix their problem. Now, mind you, I gave them recommendations. Did they follow those instructions? Not always. But I gave them. But just because I sat and I listened to them, their problems started to go away. Because the human need is connection. It's communication. And so when you find a doctor that you connect with, that you communicate with, regardless if it's an MD, a DO, and even a nurse practitioner or a physician assistant, when you find someone that you connect with, you stick with them. When you find someone that values the time spent with you to understand what's going on with you and not just throw another pill at you, but actually listen, get to know, and teach you, that's somebody that you want to stick with. All right? That's all I got for today. Today is a crazy, crazy day, but I hope everything is going well in your life. If it's not, remember that every day that you have the opportunity to wake up on this planet is an opportunity for you to try something new. So try something new. Peace.